What is intellectual property law? This is the subject of today's eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler, and I'm joined by Brent Weston, a specialist in intellectual property law. Brent, what's your background in this?
Well, thanks for having me, by the way, John.
Oh, yeah. I was getting straight into topic, but if you want me to welcome you to the show, welcome to the show, Brent.
Thank you. Hello, world. IP or intellectual property. I've been practicing that area for 15 odd years, but I've been practicing law for about 25. Some people say practice, you're still learning, are you? Well, that may be the case given the rate of change that the law goes through. Intellectual property, what is it?
Yeah. Well, let's deal with that because, we want to give some people some content, some takeaways from today. So, and we got like inside 10 minutes to do it. So, what are the parts of intellectual property? You know, we were talking about it off camera. Let's go through some of those.
Intellectual property for many people, and particularly creative people and inventors, it's a bit of a dark art, black magic also. In its simplest terms, intellectual property refers to the property of the mind as opposed to real property like land or a chair or this desk. It's property of the mind, so it's something that's a result of good ideas in its simplest terms. So as opposed to real property, which is a tangible asset, intellectual property is intangible, and that has certain legal consequences. But many people would be familiar with the term copyright. Yeah,
okay. Let's drill down. Let's go through a few of the forms of intellectual property. Yeah, copyright.
So copyright is one component of the broader concept of intellectual property. So copyright protects the way in which words are represented, words that tell a story. Not the underlying idea of the story, but the way in which they're actually written or presented.
Okay.
Copyright protects protects a photograph, or an artistic work, or a literary work, or a dramatic work, or a music work. Copyright arises automatically. As soon as it's created, it's owned by the creator of the work.
So you're saying the little C's that we put all over websites are actually not actually necessary, it just looks good?
It's good practice to put the C there because it indicates that the owner is asserting copyright ownership.
Oh, okay. Now, but is there anyway or not?
Sorry,
is it copyright anyway?
It is.
Ah, okay.
But the point of putting the C there, you put copyright with your name next to it and the year, and that advertises to the world that the copyright in this work is owned by this particular person.
Oh, that's when it started, yeah, okay.
It's not done on music works as you hear them, but when you open your CD case, you'll see musical work, copyright, usually the record company. But
right, okay.
So although copyright arises automatically when it's created and is owned by the creator, its ownership may not necessarily vest in the creator. For example, if you're employed by an outfit, the general terms of employment will be such that copyright is owned by the employer. That's very standard. If you're a musician and you have been engaged by a record company to produce a musical work, it's not unusual for the copyright ownership in the musical work to be assigned to the record company itself.
Right, okay.
So that's just we can talk about copyright for hours, but there are some other important
4 minutes so far.
You've got patents. People know about patents. That's a way to protect an idea, a methodology, a widget, a device that's novel and innovative and has some industrial application. So think about a piece of machinery.
It must be original too, yeah?
Yeah, it's got to be innovative, novel, and have some industrial application, practical application.
Okay, yeah. Trademarks?
Trademarks, branding, protect your brand. Think of any big brand. Apple, that apple is a trademark, an important one too. Then you've got designs.
Yes.
A design can be registered and protected. It protects the shape of the chair or the shape of the tablet. And then you've got other forms of IP such as confidential information. So that's trade secrets. People understand that. And you have...
there's plant breeders as well. What's it, the genome stuff?
Yeah, plant breeders' rights. It's a plant patent.
Some big names always rolled into that.
Genetically modified sugarcane, for example, is the underlying biochemistry is protected by a plant patent or a plant breeder right.
And pharma, obviously, they're huge on that stuff as well, yeah.
Farmers, yeah.
No, pharmaceutical.
Pharmaceutical, more interested in sort of Not plant patents so much.
No, obviously, yeah.
Unless you're being prescribed a plant, some sort of plant-related drug there.
I don't know if it's legal yet in Queensland, but yeah, no.
And there's another form, a minor form called circuit layouts. It protects the way in which circuits are put together, and that's protected by copyright as well. There's a circuit layout regime. Now, of those various kinds of IP rights, and all of those things sort of form the subsets of the broader concept of IP. Some of them arise automatically, some of them require registration.
Oh, right.
The regulator in this country for registering IP is IP Australia. So you have to register your patents, you have to register your plant breeders, you have to register your trademarks.
Trademarks. So which ones aren't on the list then?
And designs.
And designs. But so copyrights, automatic.
Automatic.
Is there any others that we've talked about?
Confidential information, as long as the information itself is secret, the protection arises automatically as a result of the operation of the ordinary law, the common law. So, in other words, it's a reasonably complex regime. There's an overlay in terms of how it's protected. Some of it's protected by statute, by legislation. Some of it protection arises automatically as a result of the common law.
Right, okay.
That's IP in a nutshell, but it's not one thing, it can be many different things.
Yeah.
And one particular idea or invention may actually have a range of overlapping IP rights.
Okay, so let me see if I've got it right, all right? So copyright, patents, trademarks, designs, confidentiality, plant breeders and plant breeding stuff all constitutes IP or intellectual property. Yeah. And of those, the ones that's obviously confidential information and copyright are the ones that arise automatically.
Yes.
The others require someone like you.
Or a patent attorney.
Or a patent attorney.
Oh. Now,
Not in this video. We're running out of time. But Brent, how do people contact you?
Via LinkedIn.
Oh, okay, of course.
That's probably the simplest way to do it.
It's Brent Weston, okay, and it's Weston, is it? Yeah,
it is.
Right. Okay, can you stick around and talk to us some more? I'd like to investigate some other topics around the subject.
My pleasure.
Cool? Fantastic. Brent Weston, thank you very much for coming on the eCentral Business Show. I'm John Nayler. Thank you very much for watching another episode of the eCentral Business Show. What we're looking to do across the eCentral Business Show is bring to you the very best content from great people with really informative knowledge to share. It's something that you can listen to in the car. Don't watch it obviously when you're doing that, but we're looking to really bring value to you across LinkedIn, YouTube, podcastable content, so it's really great and informative business knowledge. So please tune in as much as you can. Now, the great ways to follow us, you can register on the database, make contact with us, and we'll put your email in. We're going to tell you each month what great videos will come out and just give you a curated version through the eCentral magazine, where we're going to send you the most popular videos for the month. The other thing we can do is obviously invite you to connect with us on LinkedIn, linked up with myself, John Nayler. And the other thing, of course, is look up John Nayler on YouTube and subscribe to our channel there.